Hey everybody, we're back. Halfbeard's HUD's Heads Up. Time for SFB's other game that's up on Steam Greenlight right now. Detective Grimoire. It's described as like a Phoenix Wright meets Professor Layton game because it is a Phoenix Wright meets Professor Layton game. So we're gonna jump into my old one, just because why not? So basically, the case, and it seems like it's the only case, is that the manager of this terrible sounding tourist destination, what is it, Boggy's Bog, has been murdered, and we, Detective Grimoire, have been sent in to kind of investigate. So we're talking to suspects, we're looking for clues, we're doing all that kind of stuff, and solving puzzles along the way. So here's an area I haven't been to yet. You can just click around, look at stuff. Look at the gift stand.
It's a humble gift shop wagon. Let's take a look.
Look around here, and you'll kind of pick on stuff. Oh, we're doing a puzzle. Really good animation here.
It's some kind of roughly made costume. There's a strange piece of red fabrics.
That seems like a clue. So yeah, and then it'll kind of show stuff like that. You know, there's little games where early on you need to find this thing in some reeds. You have to move all the reeds away. Like, it's really basic, simple mini games like that. They're not taxing Professor Layton ones. This is not like official merchandise, and you will find kind of clues out about that through talking to people. So let's talk to this lady who's running the gift shop. Who are you?
Sorry to interrupt. I can see that you're hard at work.
You weren't here yesterday.
Oh no, well, I just only just arrived. Normally, he actually has there's some really strong writing in this. He's got some genuinely pretty funny dialogue.
That was your hat I saw blowing through here.
Yes, I did lose my hat at the start of this.
If you're good at your job, you may have.
It's kind of a bit of Monkey Island feel to the writing.
So
like it's a little like it's kind of dry wit with these like goofy jokes kind of thrown in.
You look better without it.
How do you know?
It's kind of suggestive.
I have a good imagination.
That wasn't at all worrisome. So, Phoenix Wright style, present a clue, present a profile. But we also have a couple job topics, a couple topics to ask, and then eventually that'll reveal the challenge thing, which once the challenge is unlocked, I've got to put together a logic string to ask them a new question,
then again,
which will reveal more information.
In a place like this.
I only started working here this year anyway. It's temporary.
Important information.
Just running the gift shop to earn a little extra money. Don't ask how I ended up.
Again, I looked much like Terror Town. I really like the art here. It's got a very unique style. It's very clean, but very unique. Good music design as well. I like Terror Town's music more, but
kind of beautiful.
Strong music design.
You would say that. You only just got here. You'll get sick of it.
If I wasn't here, I'd be stuck in my office doing paperwork.
At least at your office, you don't have to bring spare clothes every day.
That's an interesting thing to do.
Without being covered in dirt.
Well, it's a bog.
When you have a moment
yeah.
free
I'm just trying to think of, like, it's kind of hard to describe the basis of this game because
I know.
I kind of have done it already. It's,
you're
gonna walk around, you're gonna talk to suspects, you're gonna solve some puzzles, and you're gonna present them with evidence.
You just leave your gift shop here when you go?
No,
yeah.
I put it in my pocket.
Yeah, seriously though, as much as I appreciate sarcasm, I think I'd get in trouble if I wrote something like that down in my notes.
Well, look, you've noticed the gift shop has wheels, and you're thinking, oh, she's pretty lazy to leave it lying around.
Yes.
But if you want to try pushing this thing through the swamp, be my guest. And I can't lock it up, so I'll just leave it here overnight.
I'm curious why she can't lock it up.
Stolen any of this lousy merchandise anyway. I even left my spare clothes here when I went home last night.
You left them here? By the gift shop?
Yeah, it's no big deal. They were all still here this morning. Kind of.
Kind of?
I think someone played a stupid joke, and my spare black leggings were covered in some disgusting swamp slime when I found them in the bag this morning. If you're going to take my clothes and mess them up, then just keep them. I don't want them back. You know what I mean?
Okay.
absolutely do.
Sure, I'll take that as a clue, I guess. Wow, these are clearly important, because there's all this information we need to get about those. Alright, so I haven't unlocked her challenge yet, but I did leave somebody with a challenge to do so I could show it. Well, let it show our menus first. So, basically, as you're going around, you're trying to get all this stuff so you can eventually put together the case. We've got some suspects. Boggy the monster is who people are saying did it. And we've got all these... we got all this information about it, and you can call some of these things suspicious. We're going to call this suspicious. So, has not been officially cited for 60 years. Was discovered 60 years ago by Explorer. So, not suspicious, not suspicious. Not suspicious is recorded in the Explorer's journal. Suspicious that it has 3 arms, I want to say. No. It's not suspicious that it has 3 arms. It's suspicious that his appearance changed from the original records. No, it is suspicious that he has 3 claws on his arm because our murder victim, Mr. Remington, has 3 small wounds on his chest. And it is suspicious that his thing changed in the official records. It's suspicious that he has mysterious slime, and it's suspicious that his body was found inside the office. All that's weird. And you kind of get his profile and stuff like that. Get all your information. So, as you can see here, I've got these guys. I've got their challenges unlocked. We get information here about this. This is a movie director who been wanting to film here for a while. The challenge was to figure out how he got permission to film this swamp, because it's like government land, and it turns out he bribed Remington, the guy, our victim. And again, we can kind of set all this up, and eventually it'll lead to something. All our clues, it all kind of works the same, where you look at the police file. They'll give you all the information on the thing, as well as kind of show more as you go, so, go to these. I don't have the information on these, or this, where I found these in a museum. Can't really inspect that further, which is weird. So this is something, for example, I can look at. So this, I found this earlier. All I had was these 2. I think I had this one as well. Later, I talked to a guy who said, oh yeah, that's probably mine. And we got that. Ripped the curtains from his office, distinctive red swirly pattern. Found stuffed in Boggy's head. Huh, that's useful. Got this film footage that was taken during the night of the murder. Folder's file regarding Boggy. Let's go back to... where was what I was looking at? Yeah, so this is more. This is like this is the guy's notebook, so it's kind of interesting to see how that all works out. Again, it's all this information, it's just you putting it together. And then, no, where's the last thing I needed? My notes. Wanted to look at that. Which see notes for the crossroad. And it kind of gives you guys, more leads to work on, more stuff that you've taken down. So, that's kind of the stuff you're doing angle of this. Let's, we're gonna go back, though, to the clearing. So I can show the challenge thing. How this works. This is the logic strings, though, starts. So,
I heard from Mr. Vanderpure over there.
We're gonna talk to him.
Nowhere to be found last night.
Didn't I say I was at the cafe?
Yeah, you did. But your director needed you for some filming, and he couldn't find you. What were you doing that was so important?
Well, let's see. After I ate, I had a walk around the swamp. I didn't have my camera, so I was free to stretch my legs for once.
Where was your camera? Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No, not all the time.
So now we need to kind of go on with it. So now we kind of need to figure out what the logic string is here. You left it with Van de Peer, and he used it instead. You lost it, so I went to look for it. It was broken and being repaired at that point.
It was broken.
But it's telling me that's wrong.
Let's think about this one again.
Try it out again.
But
you're... What?
I'm on.
Well,
I'm on. And I'm going to say... he lost it in the swamp and went to look for it. Nope, that's clearly wrong as well. Okay. The game's really forgiving. It's not like it's gonna... There's no Phoenix Wright life bar for me to bring down. I
didn't have my...
Just bang your head against it till it's right.
You lost it.
No, damn it. I was hoping that was the other option. I wasn't paying attention.
Didn't I?
But what...
Oh.
Where was your camera?
Come on. There you go. Vanderpeer.
You left it with Vanderpeer, and he used it instead.
That's right. He was looking after that camera. So I went for a late-night stroll. This place is beautiful in the evenings.
You just walked around? You didn't do anything? Didn't see anyone?
Well, I can't say that. I have
All right.
various ways to pass the time, you know.
So now we need to kind of... Yeah, he said you had a hobby on the
That
side.
here said you had
So
a
now we're
hobby
trying
on
to
the
figure out the
side.
hobby.
Is that what he
Again,
said?
it's all piecing
Well,
information
yes, he's
together.
right. I brought 2 cameras with me when I came here. I left my video camera, yes. But I have another one. It's much smaller, and it only
So-
takes black and white photographs.
Oh.
You know the kind I mean?
A really old one?
Yes, I suppose so. I've always enjoyed traditional photography, and this place is a wonderful opportunity to take some pictures of a natural environment.
So,
having
yes.
some time off
Just
to
trying to think if
take
there's anything
black
else
and
to
white
really say
photographs?
about this game. It kind of
Just
covered
for
the
fun.
gameplay.
Only one photograph.
It is
You
available
have to be disciplined
on,
when
like,
you're not using
a bunch of
digital
platforms.
camera.
PC, Mac,
Can I see
Linux,
it?
iOS,
Of course.
Android.
I took it near the
It's
woods at the back
$7.
of the swamp. It's quite an interesting shot.
Oh, hold
The
on.
light
He's showing me
qualities
something.
weren't perfect. Here we are. Feel free to take a look.
Touch
Wait,
the photo.
What?
Yeah, it's not developed.
This is...
I haven't developed it yet. Just brush the developing fluid over.
Yeah, so this would be like, there's lots of these kind of things where they're like, they're really basic little games. So what are you showing me? That's clearly some dude in a shitty costume.
What? Is that Boggy? The swamp creature just standing
That's
in the water?
clearly a dude in a
Could
costume.
be. Personally, I'm not convinced, but I'll let you decide for yourself.
It's clearly a dude in a costume. So yeah, basically that's the idea, is you need to kind of talk to everybody in a way that you're eventually going to get their challenge unlocked. Then by getting their challenge, you can see we got a major break here. He said he took this photo in the back of the woods at the swamp last night, which is where the murder happened, close to where it is anyways. As well, and we get information here of, long legs. We get to see all this stuff. Like, this is all really useful information for when we're eventually going to call this case complete. So, and I don't know how to unlock these. I think if we were to... Let's present the thing of
famous
Van de
director.
Peer. Let's present Sally
You should ask
Spears.
someone else.
Let's present this
Try
fucker.
showing it to...
Nope. How about Boggy? Got any information on
really-
Boggy? How about the guy who died? You got any
You should
opinion on
ask
him?
someone else.
Damn it. How about if we present some clues? Like, film footage.
Vincent's work, I see. I'm
Let's
glad
see
he
what this
knows how to
does.
Use the camera.
What do you think all those noises
Okay.
are?
Well,
So yeah,
judging by
Phoenix
the time
Wright style,
this was
just
recorded, I'd be
pepper
able to
them
make a pretty
fuckers.
good guess.
Pepper him with clues, with questions. It didn't give me the thing there. I don't know how to unlock those. I'm curious. Let's go back. Present a clue. Do I have anything else that I think would appeal to him? This is cool. Like, I like how this is all bunched together. This is a costume.
What is
Sports
it?
Journal.
Some
No. Alright, so he's not giving me anything else. Let's check out a different area. Let's see the... Go back to the gift shop, because we gotta walk through. Yeah, it's basically always like, you're always touching stuff unless you click the walk button, then that's how you get to the next area. There's this guy. This guy's pretty nuts looking. See who's in here first, though.
A trash can. The glamorous life of my favorite part of the job.
And another, like, move shit around puzzle. There's a lot of this. They're not really puzzles. It's more just like we put in a little mini game.
Hello, what's this? Or something more.
It's a pretty basic little thing, but I don't know. It's a nice touch. Definitely gives the game a bit more of a... Tactile's not the word I'm looking for. I don't know. Involved feel. Designed for a boggy
Are you
costume.
really talking about a swamp creature here?
So... This... That I found in the trash can explains what let's see. Explains what Burrow's black and white photos show me. So if I didn't have this black and white photo, I obviously wouldn't be able to come to the same
costume
conclusion.
design I found in the trash can explains what Burrow's black and white.
So that's what
photos
these logic
are
puzzles
showing.
telling you. You gotta
My detective
match things
intuition
up.
is kicking
It's
in.
really gonna fuck those
That
up too,
black and white
because it's
photograph.
very specific on the wording.
I'm not sure I'm looking at the real boggy.
No
here.
shit,
I think
son.
These designs I found in the trash can might be the answer. I'll ask
Where does
around,
that second
see if
page come
anybody knows
from?
anything about this. Oh, and I should start looking for the costume itself.
I have
If can
most of
find
it.
That there'll be some pretty impressive evidence.
Indeed. Ah, chapter 2. Breakthroughs.
I have
Oh yeah, there's this creepy little girl. She shows up
Another
regularly.
gift already. Where are
She
you
gave me a
keeping
map
all
the
this
first time.
stuff? You don't even have pockets in that dress.
Her hair.
I don't need a pocket to carry a key.
What key?
I don't know. You could try it on any door you like.
I bet that's gonna let me into the crime scene because I haven't been able to get in there yet.
Remington's office?
Let's go look at that, and then we'll call it dead. We'll call this video done. Again, I'm trying not to. I know I'm talking a lot, and I'm kind of showing a lot of stuff over and over again. I don't want to show too much because it's not a super long game, and it's a very story-based game. So if I show too much, I've ruined things. I don't want to, you know, reveal
I have the
things.
key. This door has 2 keys. So,
Oh man.
which key should I use in each one?
Okay. So I'm gonna put this one in that one, and I'm gonna put this one in that one? Huh? No? Alright. No? How about, that? There you go. Not really a puzzle. Alright. Crime scene looks spooky as fuck. Is that a devil?
These animals. They're all... They're not... I don't recognize any of them.
Yeah. That's kind of fucked. Look at that! Like, Fox Man in the back. And that is Cyclopean, and that is a pitchfork.
It's a sharp metal poker for a fireplace, hidden in the shadows. Something about those 3 prongs.
That is very
I
suspicious.
feel like I just stumbled...
Yeah, small amounts of dry blood on the tip. Probably important, covered in strange slime. Yeah, these are all... No, that's not important. It's probably nothing. Feel like Cole Phelps all of a sudden. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there just because I really don't want to spoil too much of this. But it's neat. It's got a good art. It's got a good. It's got a kind of a good comic timing to it. It's not. It's differently written from something like Phoenix Wright, where that's very like dramatic and intense while being goofy. It takes itself very seriously. This is kind of the opposite of it. This is more Monkey Island style. It kind of understands it's goofy. It understands it's a joke, and is trying to be humorous. And as a result, but it's not trying too hard. It's got a good dry wit to it. So you get some good lines here and there. And you know, there's like, you know, finding the right key for the right door. And I don't just mean that puzzle we did. In every scenario here is interesting. Getting all those pieces, figuring out kind of what to say to people to get the information you need, marking it the right way, and putting those logic strings together, it's fun. At the very least, it is a good experience of this type for only $7. This game is pretty cheap, just like Haunt the House, Terror Town. Like they're competitively priced, and especially for what they are, like it's a simple game, but it's well done. Like, it looks really good, it plays really good, and it sounds really good, and it works. So again, if you like what you see here, go give it a vote on Greenlight. Both it and Terror Town are up there, or you can just go pick it up now. The website for this game is detectivegrimoire.com, but again, both games can be found on SFB Games. I think it's sfbgames.com is the main site. In both ways, it's just through a Humble Bundle widget. So if you pick it up, you'll get a Steam code as well eventually. Soundtracks are available for both games. This one's $7. Terror Town was only $5. Check them out. They're real cool. And they just got a really neat feel to them. There's not a lot like them on the PC specifically. So, they're worth keeping your eye on. So as always, I've been your host, Halfbeard. This has been Detective Grimoire, Secret of the Swamp. And, we're out.